Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are playing Minecraft. Yeah, so, for those of you who are unaware, I play Minecraft, obviously, but I'm also a pretty big fan of Blood on the Clocktower, as you can clearly see. I have already made a sort of map for Blood on the Clocktower. However, most of this is is pretty simple stuff. Basically, all of it is would basically be run by a player. You would and one player would be the controller, and then all of this stuff would be like that. And it's fairly simple, all things considered. There is a basement. Oop, if I can get in there. There we go. Where you would actually control your specific character. Blah 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 blah. But and you would be able to keep notes and all that jazz. But basically, what I'm planning to do with this new map that I'm working on is that I want to make it something that. Oops. Basically, I want to make it so that the map can be run without necessarily requiring a specific player to actually be involved. So, you won't have to specifically create a... you won't have to decide, okay, this person is going to be this. Instead, basically, you'll have a you'll have a character who will basically someone will start up the actual item, and then everyone else will basically do their thing. But yeah, so that is what this is going to be. Starting off, basically, there are going to be at least 3 levels, probably 6, actually, should be the actual thing. And that will basically be underground type things. And basically, each of these levels will be certain will basically be where you house all of your different characters' information. So, 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, yeah. So, basically, each of these levels is going to basically be the, inside of your, basement. Every single player will still have a basement. And in the basement, you'll be able to, it'll be specific to your specific character. There will be a base basement, and then you can throw your token down, and then that token will be, will determine, oh, so this is that specific thing. Change it to be, change the basement to be this. So, yeah. Let me see here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, am I blind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 6 layers. 2, 3, 4, 5. And, okay. So that's the layers of basically where all of the mechanics are hidden. I might adjust this a little bit, actually, because I think I want to make sure, yeah. I want to make sure that there's at least 3 yeah. Because, yeah, I want to make sure that you can have a different roof or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Okay, that one's good. Boop, boop. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Alright, so that's the 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, one more, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So that's our 6 layers. Basically, top one will be for the first. I'm forgetting what they're called. One sec. Trouble Brewing. That's what it is. The Trouble Brewing cast will basically be in the first one. And then it will be in this first layer. Then there's going to be the blank layer. This is basically going to be a layer between the stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, do that. And then this will be the actual layer of where all the basements are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we're still gonna have that. Okay, so I think that that's probably good. To be fair, this layer that that this is gonna be, this is gonna be basically the layer for the where I am currently is basically going to be the game master. Basically, what I want to do with this is that I want to make sure that you can either set it to be an automatic game master, or you can set it to be a specific player. I think figuring out exactly how that's going to work is going to be a little bit tricky. But, you know. Alright, so. Probably 5 to the center. Yeah, and then this will be the central hole, which is basically gonna lead you down into the pits of despair. Basically, when the player when you vote out a player to die, they'll fall down and yeah. Okay, so. And then I am doing it wrong. Okay. And then that will be that. Okay. Cool. So, there's it. And like I said, this is the GM layer. Okay. So that's 5 from the center, right? Okay, so the big thing with figuring out exactly how this is going to do is that each player is going to have a podium. Let me make sure that I'm doing this right. All right. So in the previous one, obviously what I did is that the podium was basically just a single block with a little bit of a design around it, and then so on and so forth. So let me see here. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Technically that would be the 5th one actually, so from the center, but that's whatever. Because actually, yeah, that's actually a good point. One sec. I'm gonna move this out this way. So there's gonna need to be 25. There needs to be space for 25 players. Is gonna be the big. That's gonna be a big thing. In the previous one, I only set it up so that it could be 20 players, but since you would have the travelers as well, because you could have a total of 25 travelers, or 5 travelers, and then 20 regular players. So, I think I will still do the whole 5... Yeah. Wax Culper. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this, right? That'll be your barrel, actually. And this is basically going to hold certain items that you'll get access to afterwards. So after you die, you will get this specific item. And what I think I might do, actually, is instead use an iron trapdoor. And then instead of, I will just have it be something where you can activate, yeah. You'll basically, when a player dies, it'll set to basically be active or something like that. I don't know exact details. Or maybe it will just disappear. I think that's probably actually a better option. So then it'll be this, and I think that will probably be good. Okay. So then how about that? Too much? Maybe? That feels like it's too much. You know what? Yeah. I think that's too close already. Because if I do... Yeah, that's too close. I don't know. Let me take a look at the other map one more time. Because what did I do here? I did... So from the center, what did it have? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it was the thing. And then it was they were all pretty close, actually. And I don't like how close they were. Especially on the corners. So I think I'm going to actually have it be a bigger distance in the other map. Okay. Oh, I wanted the other one. Oops. And I'm going to change out the floor here because I don't really like... I don't necessarily know if I want to have it be just straight tough bricks. So, from the center, it was 8 blocks before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that would have been the barrel. And then the actual item. So I think I'm actually going to bring it out 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is barrel. Lamp. Boop. 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 There we go. So that's what a podium should look like. And then so 3. Oh wait. Then we do that. And maybe? Maybe instead of it being, well, this is Minecraft. Why not just have it be a square, and then we don't have to worry about it. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Let's see if that does that work? I don't think that works actually. Thinking about it again. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so that doesn't work. It needs to go out a bit more because that there is basically right on the corner, and that's not going to work. Okay. So add more, 2 more blocks, probably. Yeah. And I'm still gonna keep the same. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me see here if that seems right. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this was 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. Okay. So this was on 12. And then that would be right there. That's too close. That is way too close. Okay. So if I were to pull it out, maybe 2 more blocks. does that look? Like, they still seem close, but I don't think they're as bad. Wait. That doesn't seem like it's the right size. One sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3. Like, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then that's 14, right? Yeah. So that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, and that's 14. Okay, so that is right. Okay. Does this seem too close, though, if I do the correcting? Boop. Does that seem too close? Not really. I think that's probably fine, actually. The biggest problem, I think, is going to be figuring out exactly how to handle the NPC, not the NPCs, the whatchamadoodles. The travelers, because while 20 works for what I need it to, for the max number of players that you can have in this game, besides travelers, it doesn't really work if you have more than one traveler. It really doesn't work if you have a traveler. So what if you do have it? What if you end up having a traveler? I think, right? Or am I crazy? I think that's right. Or what is... did I add the... Did I make the 25 because of that? Or... Let me make sure of that, because now I don't think I'm right. I think I'm crazy. Rolls. That's what I wanted. Okay. Actually, I think I have the information right in my regular thing. My character, my number list. Oh, that's what it is. So, up to 20, including the travelers, is what that is. Okay. Okay. So 15 before the travelers, and then 20, yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay, cool. Okay, I did not realize that was there was someone in there, but okay. Okay. So, one thing I will say, because I feel like I should probably mention the chat. Um, Apparently there was someone in here who wanted me to say something. I'm not gonna. I am never going to specifically say another. I don't want to be saying other YouTubers or other um, creators. Like I might say like something like, "Oh, this I kind of like this person's style" or something like that. But if you're specifically asking me to say something about the about a character, or as another YouTuber, I will never say it. So, like, I'm not fishing for subscribers. I have standards. And if you're gonna, but yeah. Basically, someone specifically said, "Say hi to a specific YouTuber," and spoiler alert, I don't care about said YouTuber. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna say who the YouTuber is because reasons. But yeah. Okay. And to be fair, I'm not constantly keep looking at chat. I used to have chat right in front of me, but my computer decided to have problems, so I decided to against that. I will probably put it right next to me at some right in front of me at some point again soon. It's just I need to do some fixes. But yeah. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So that. Make sure that goes there. Oh yeah yeah. How much? So that is, yeah, 2 blocks from there. Okay. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. So, yeah. I need to get. I need to change my freaking drop button again. I haven't. I used to have it be like P, I think, and then freaking. I switched computers, and now it's back to Q, and it's a little like, and I've just not had the time. 4. So, let me think here. Alright. So that'll be the, so this is the main central square. Could I adjust it? Absolutely. Am I going to? No. So, let me think here. Do I want to have it be that way or that way? Is the clock tower itself? I think the clock tower is going to be this way. So what I'm going to do is the quote-unquote paths are going to be basically going underneath specific podiums in the center. And yeah, I think that'll probably be the best way to do that. One sec, actually. Let me do a quick test. I don't think this works. Beacon. And then an iron block, I think, probably. Because I don't care which one it is. I'm just getting this. I just want to do a test. I think. Am I right in that? In my thinking that this is. No. Okay. So that is not a. That's okay. So that is not a clear block. So I can't. Interesting. Okay. So so the beacon beam will not go through copper bulbs. Okay. Right. Let me just do one more test. Boom. Thank you. Yeah. And then it just stops. Okay. Yeah. I was kind of thinking of doing that, but it doesn't look like it will work. Okay. Unless... One sec. What if I do instead... Nope. Okay. What if I instead do a chest? Because that might work. And then I can just have the, that be the signifier of who's dead and who's not. Worst case. Why am I not finding my freaking chest? Just do that then. Because beacon beam goes through that. Beacon beam goes through that. Okay. So if I do chest instead, I could probably do a thing along the lines of basically having a beacon beam go up if you're dead. Okay. So, my thinking is that, so let's do a little command situation here. So, there's the day phase, and basically, so, let me say, so let's say there are two ways that okay, I'm thinking that there should be two ways in which you can basically have the command block system activate. Let me grab a tripwire as well as some string. So let's. Well, okay. The biggest problem is basically figuring out, okay, how do you get a specific all players to be at their specific location? And the easiest way would be to kill them. um, to have the so basically all players die and then they go back to their specific. Okay, let's now do a quick test here. Okay. If I do that, okay, so it will only activate the specific one that it goes to. Most of the time, it's gonna be through this because I'm gonna. Oh, the heck. So if I do instead, basically what I can do is I can set up a detector type deal here. Huh? Here, let's do that because I forgot about that. That's true. So if I do okay, so I can get that to activate, that one to activate, and then what about this one? Okay. But I can't do a... What if I do an item? So technically you can do that. And then that would basically start the night phase. So my thinking then with that is it would kill off everybody. Yeah, let's say that it kills everybody. And then we start the night phase. Which... Okay. Let me grab my... No, I'm not going to grab it right now. Let's do a script tool. Just so I have it here. Okay. So... Let's turn off everything but trouble brewing and get the... just so I can get a frickin'... Oh, wait. Okay. Let's say that you have every single person in there for trouble brewing. Okay. We don't really care about that, but we will put the travelers in. there fabled ones that we should worry about? No, we're not going to worry about fables. We'll just say that that's fine. Okay. So then... Okay. So... Okay. Okay. So... First night, give the demons their... the evil people their items. That's... Okay. Yeah. And then basically go through each of those. Okay. So first night, give them their information. Second night, subsequent nights, do the other things. I think for the first thing, though, it's... Yeah, because... okay. So if you were to... Okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's say... Kill at all. And then, most likely I would set this to be something very specific, but I'm not certain. But, let's say that you kill, at all. Done. Then, change that to a condition. Title? At all. Action bar. The night phase begins. Begins. Did that work? Okay, let's say... Why did that not work? Oh, because... Duh. No, that would... That's supposed to be like that. Okay. One sec. Burp. Burp. Burp, burp. And then... Oh, he's active. Good. Okay. Grab a repeater, because apparently that's not going to work. Okay. Okay. So it's not title. Because that would be... Subtitle, no. Times? Feed, in. Let me think here. Effect, execute, experience. I haven't done this in a while, unfortunately. Here, let's just go into the wiki. Minecraft wiki. Okay. Up here. Times. Okay, what does this do? Times. Changes the fade instead. That's not what I want. Oh, just displays screen title. Let's try title. Enter. Why is this not working though? Because the night begins. Okay, so that works. Let's do a quick game roll change. / game rule. Do immediate respawn. That's what I want. True. Okay, let's set this. Okay. The night begins. Yes. Okay, perfect. So, basically what you would do in order for this to so this works properly. Is that the right one? That's the right one. Okay. Get rid of that one. Or is it? Okay, good. It is the correct one. Okay. So basically, yeah, what you would do is you would set this to be the frick. Okay, we'll just leave that stuff that can despawn for all I care. Okay. So /fill. Burp, 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 burp. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. And boop. Three, 4, 5. Tough. Bricks replace air. Boop. Okay. Then we are going to go back under here. We are going to cut out. I forgot about that. You can just do shears, can't you? Let's do this. Why is this not? Okay. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to completely get rid of those. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. The night begins. That's basically going to be where this is. Okay. Okay. Then it will do it'll have like some tests and stuff that need to be run to make sure that it works perfectly. Alright, but in the meantime we can actually go ahead and build the stand. So let's say I think there's a let me grab a command block. Actually, I think this would probably be the easiest way to do this. Okay. Test. Execute. If box that is the amount. 18, 19. What am I doing wrong here? Execute if block. Oh wait, basically what I want to do is I want to set it so that if a certain number of blocks, if a certain number of these are on, more than half of them are on, then or maybe what I could do instead is I can set it so that it will be a counter or something, so that the player will be able to see exactly how many. You know, for now, we're gonna leave that as it is. we'll deal with that at a later date. That'll be the so this way is going to be the clock tower. Just put a quick little thing there. All right. So we're going to go underground now. Okay. So like I said, this is going to be the GM control station, as well as where all of those are. This is going to be an empty spot. This will be drum brewing. Okay. So we need to have 4 of these specific spots. So we're gonna start with. I think we will start off with the imp. Which is basically just a standard demon. And basically what it will be is that you will be able to select a I think what so my thinking you don't have basically my whole idea with this is that you want to make it so that it can be done so that so that all the players can basically just play this. At some point I would like to also implement a system so that it can basically make it so that you still have the max number of players. Ah, frick. There goes my mouse. Okay. Execute. If entity at all number? How do I do that? Test, let's see here. Maybe I can check number of players. List. It's really complicated. It is actually way too complicated. You know, we're just gonna mess around instead with the regular Blood on the Clocktower. And that'll basically allow me to brainstorm a lot easier with this. I will actually do some stuff with that at a later date. So, yeah. So basically, in this version of it, in this version of the game, you would... Ugh, let me make sure I'm doing this right. So let's say that the let's say you're the player, the main player. You're the GM. You're the game master. You would take your specific. You would take a box, drop it off in here, and that will empty out the entire contents. Better make sure that this is set to go. Oops. Let's grab the filter box. So, basically, this randomizes it, and it's actually pretty good at randomizing it. In fact, I'll actually go up so you can see exactly how this thing works. It's really way too complicated for what it should be. But basically, what it does is that it drops the items into a randomizer, which then spins them around, and then occasionally this hopper opens up because it's almost constantly not open, and it will then send it down to the next one, and then at random intervals again, this one opens up, or this one actually closes or opens. It could basically be either one. Sometimes it will be fully open, sometimes it will be fully closed, and that basically does the randomization. You basically just wait until all of that is taken care of. If I were to release this map, I would basically say, put it into your, hold on to it for like a good while. Have this running while you get that set up to go before you, before the other players come in, and then basically work on that. And like I showed with before, you have your basement, and basically it's going to be whatever person you are, and then you can basically put all of your neighbors and stuff. And that's basically all this was, is that it would basically be like your notes and stuff, and you have a notebook in here. But pretty much the rest of it was basically going to have to be like voice chat or whatever, and you would have to rely on voice chat or discussions and stuff like that in order to actually work on this. And I don't necessarily like how that works, because it basically means that you have to trust all of the players to not be constantly looking at name tags and such like that. That's not random enough for you. So basically, the reason why I do that randomization is then to have it be randomized again. So yeah, basically randomizes it into the dropper, and then it gets randomized again to then decide exactly who you are. I have actually used this, this map, believe it or not, for an actual Blood on the Clocktower game. The biggest problem with doing Blood on the Clocktower in general is that you have to make sure that you have enough players, because unfortunately, the way that this thing, because you can only do, what is it, Teensyville, that's the information that I'm looking for. So yeah, if you have only like 5 or 6 people, you can do Teensyville games, but you really want at least 8 players. So if you don't have like a full team of 8 players, that can be a little bit confusing. So like, if you look at this information, at 8 players, you have 5 townsfolk and then 1 of every other thing, and you only ever have 1 demon. But like, if you get to the max number of players, to 9 players, you have 9 different townsfolk, 2 outsiders, 3 minions, and a demon. And granted, you can only have, I think, each of them has 4. Each version of the game has 4 minions and at least 1 demon with Troll Brewing, but then it's up to 4, I think. And then there are 4 outsiders, and so on and so forth. And you can basically adjust that with a few different things, such as like if there's a Baron, then you swap out 2 townsfolk for 2 outsiders instead of it being. And that's why it's only like, I think only 2 outsiders. But it's kind of a weird situation, because if you get a Baron in your Teensyville, then you can basically end up with only 1 townsperson, and then both are the other players are outsiders. And outsiders are like really freaking powerful. Or, well, they're not powerful. They just fuck with things. But yeah. I don't know. I might have done a bit too much research with this whole thing. But yeah, one of the things that I would really like to be able to do with this is to allow it so that you can still play the game without necessarily having all the different setups. Honestly, I think I would know more about how to actually do this in, like, RPG Maker, actually. I don't know. Because that's surprisingly simple, actually, to code through NPCs. I'm gonna think about it, see if I can figure out a better way to handle this. You know, actually, I think I'm gonna end this stream here, though, because honestly, I have very little idea of exactly what I want to do. I will say though that Blood on the Clocktower, even though I'm gonna stop this stream, Blood on the Clocktower is not the only social deduction game that I've been working on. I'm actually working on making my own. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but let's just say that this train has something heavy to do with it. Keep that in mind for future reference. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this live stream, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully the next Minecraft stream will actually be more fun. For those of you who are wondering about the stream schedule, there is actually I am working on it. I still haven't fully decided on what I'm going to do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but do know that it is in the works, so look forward to that. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. But on.